Karma clap.
And welcome back to Gorgeous Pandemonium. I'm Gabrielle.
And I'm Charissa. We're so excited to have you join us for another episode where we dive into the big things, the little things, and all the gorgeous chaos in between.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it.
Ta-da! Hello,
Hello, hello.
and welcome back to Gorge
To gorgeous
Pandemonium.
pandemonium. That was
Here
cute.
we are.
Ba-ba.
uh,
Episode
22.
22.
I'm so
Two, two.
happy. Double
Me too.
twos. Double twos.
Double
Holler.
freaking twos.
So much has happened since we last chatted.
Seriously. So much has.
But this is our check-in episode, check-in number 7. Is that what we
Mhm.
decided?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so check-in number 7.
Second number
Trissa.
7.
Oh, I'm like, Charyssa, why aren't you talking? It's because we need to do our word of the
Word of the
day.
day.
Word of the
Yeah.
week. Okay.
Word of the week?
So
Is that what you
since
said?
this, yeah,
Word of the week.
word of the week. So since we release once a week.
It's
No,
true.
I don't remember where I was going with that. Never mind.
Okay.
Word of the
Well, I
week.
mean, challenge to
Oh,
say this
I
word
remember.
in your week.
Yeah. So since this is episode 22, we talked prior to recording and we're just
Oh,
picking the
yes.
22nd number. So,
Yes.
okay. So today's word.
Tell me. Mm-hmm.
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
It is a verb. It means to cause confusion, upset, and befuddlement.
Befuddle. Hey. Oh, freaking pen just stopped working.
No, not the pen.
Okay. I was
Similar words are
upset and
upset and
befuddlement.
befuddlement. Similar words
Okay.
are perplex, baffle, and flabbergast. Baffle and flabbergast are actual like words in my regular vocabulary, which I think is hilarious.
100%. I know so many of these are like words that I'm like, you say that.
Little did I know.
Anyway. Okay. It's like sometimes with these words, I know immediately. I'm like, okay, I can fit this in. But like this one, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
oh, I don't know. Discombobulate.
Mm-hmm. See also
Bob.
math problems, complex math problems.
Okay, I think I've got a way I can put it in there. Okay. All right. We ready to start?
Heck yeah,
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
do it.
Um, so sorry, I have gum and I feel like I'm chunking and I don't want to do that. Okay.
Oh,
So
sorry, I
for
just hit my
my
laptop there.
please don't do that. Don't take it out. For my check-in, I am going to be checking in on my recent trip to Chicago.
The
So
Windy City.
the Windy City. Oh, I actually have a fact on why it's called the Windy City. Do
Is
you
it
know
not
why it's
windy?
called the Windy City? No, it's not windy.
Oh,
It's like a little bit windy, but like not enough to be named the Windy City. So, part of the cool thing that you can do there is I listen, I'm just gonna first off say, I am no geography major, okay? I don't know places and bodies of water and whatever, okay? There's
okay.
water there. It's near Michigan, so I don't know if it's lakes. I have no idea. There's water there anyway. And one of the things that you can do in the water is there are boat tours that you can do. There's a bunch of different tours, but one of them is an architectural tour. And so I think it's like a ferry boat thing. And it takes you around this body of water and talks about all of the different towers that are there. Um, I sent you a picture of myself in front of one of the towers that I didn't particularly enjoy.
Oh,
Um,
yes. Yes, you did. I was like, "Wait, did I get that one?" Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, because that was I'm pretty sure never mind. I was gonna say that was before you left, but I don't know if it was. But anyway, so on this tour, this person is just talking through, like, all the different buildings, and honestly, there's 2 levels to this boat. We were down on the bottom level, and I've done this tour before because 'cause I've been to Chicago before, and so I was, like, half listening, half not. So I don't know what brought this up. One of the buildings somehow put us into this conversation, but, there was something about the government, like, of Chicago and the politicians within Chicago, and this is, like, older, this isn't anymore. I don't remember from, like, what time or year or whatever, but anyway, of them being, like, shady, windy people, and so Chicago got that saying because of their politicians.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's better than Shady City, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, dang."
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
I love that. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
So how
pretty
was it
crazy.
though, aside from the tour?
It was, I mean, the boat tour was fun, like, it's really cool to, like, ride around and see, and, I mean, especially because just I mean, because it's, like, in the city part, and it's so different than Salt Lake, right? Like, there's so many buildings, so many big buildings, like, it's just I don't know, it's really fun to see, it's cool, and as you're, like, going by on the boat, there's, like, a bunch of buildings or, like, restaurants that have, like, the outside that they can see to the water or whatever, and, like, they all wave at you as you drive by and stuff, so that's cute, cute. Um, but for my trip, for, like, the whole trip, um, it was really fun. It was a work trip, so I got to go with, my peers and my boss and my boss's peers, um, and it's really cool because, um so we work virtually, right? Like, I work from home, and I work with people across the US. And there are some of these people that, like, I've worked with for so many years, and I've, created these bonds with or whatever, and I've literally never physically met them. And so it was super fun to be able to, like, fly to this place together and to, like, have because it was literally like it was a summit for us to get to know each other and do, like, team bonding and building and stuff like that. Um, and it was really, really fun. It was really good overall. So I left on the 22nd, 2/2. 2/2 is a big angel number for me right now. I think I said that when I was like, "This is
Mhm.
episode 22." Super
Mhm.
fun, so I love that. Um, the flight honestly, the flight from here is, like, 3 hours, so, it's it's not that bad. I can sleep on airplanes. I don't know if everyone can, but almost I don't not everybody can, but anyway, I like to sleep on airplanes. I also like to read because it's like, being, I don't know, a busy working mom, all the things. As much as I love reading, I don't really find time to read. So I've traveled for work a couple of times, and every time I'm like so excited to be able to just like sit and read my book. Um, and I generally, when riding in cars, get motion sick, but I have found I don't on airplanes, which is really nice. So I was planning on like reading my book and stuff, which, mind you, our flight boarded at, like, 7:15 AM, so I had to be to the airport pretty early, which I'm not, like, a super huge morning person, so that was not super fun.
Yeah.
And I actually had I totally forgot about that. I had a whole journey adventure. So I I mean, I've shared at some point on here. I got married almost a year ago, right? Finally got around to changing my last name on my driver's license. I've had my last name changed on my social for a minute, but I don't know if we've talked about it on here, but you and I have talked about it obviously. After I did that, I lost my marriage license and my birth certificate, so I couldn't go change my name on my license, and it just took me forever to order a new one. Finally, James was like, "I got us a new marriage license, so you can go do that now." Um, and, so I honestly didn't think I was gonna be able to go on this work trip, and so I had, like, planned a day to go get my name changed finally for my license, and then I got the opportunity, I got someone to, like, help out with my kids ultimately, to be able to go on this trip, and so we scheduled like, they scheduled my flight, hotel, everything in my previous last name, and then I went and got my name changed, and then I was like, "Oh, fuck. I probably should have waited." So then I reached out to our admin and was like, "Hey, I changed my name. Like, what can we do about this?" And she was like, "Oh, it's no problem, it's fine." So, like, they got my name changed on all the reservations and everything, and I was like, "Cool, cool, okay, so I should be good." I am driving to the airport, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I had to stop and get gas, and I'm like I I had Googled something, like, the night before or, like, 2 days prior. Something I don't remember what it was, but it was something about flying, like, "Can I fly with this in my bag?" or whatever, I don't remember. Um, and one of the suggested things that came up was, "Can I fly with a temporary license?" And I saw it and was like, "Yeah, whatever," and, like, looked at my thing and I was like, "Oh, I'm good, okay," and then I packed. So as I'm pumping gas, I'm like, "I have a temporary ID. Maybe I should look." And so I Google it and it says, "It depends on the airport or the airline, they may or may not let you through. TSA may ask for additional verification, such as your social security number, a credit card with your name on it, like anything." And I had my marriage license with me, but I was like, "I don't have my social." And so I was like, "Shit." So I turned around and went back home and got my social and then drove all the way back out. So at this point, I'm, like, running a little bit late, right? And I have the app on my phone for the airline that I used, and, it wouldn't let me check in because I had changed my name, and so I had to check in with an agent at the airport, which, like, nobody does anymore, so there's literally, like, 2 people you can check in with, so I waited in line forever, got through, and I was like, "How can we move forward? Like, I've got my social, I've got a credit card, I've got my marriage license, like, what can we do?" And she was like, "I don't know. I have to go ask someone." So she walks off and goes and asks someone, and I'm like, "Oh my god." And so she walks back over and she's like, "I don't know, TSA may or may not let you through, like, you're just gonna have to go through, they may ask for additional verification, I don't know." And I was like, "Fucking bet, okay." So and actually okay, now I'm, like, remembering all these things. On the way there because in a previous episode, you had talked about listening to, sorry, I'm, like, getting loud and excited. You had talked
I
about
love it.
listening to positive music and being, like, very mindful of the things that you're listening to.
Mhm.
So, the artist one of the artists that you were talking about, I don't remember his last name, but his first name is Abel. He's the
Yes,
one that,
Abel
like
Hart.
yes, yes, so I've been listening to him so much lately. So, as I'm on my way back from grabbing my social and I'm like, "I'm running late now, it's gonna be fine." I was like, "You know what? Everything is gonna be good. Everything is working out for me. Everything has been working out for me. Like, life is good. I'm good. Everything is fine." And I did some tapping as I was saying these things, and I turned on his music, and I sang with his music, and so I got there, and then I get up to TSA, and he's like I was like, "Hey, I have my temporary ID, like, I have other things if you need to see it." And he was like, "Oh, there's an app that you can download, to put your mobile ID on there, and then you can
Yeah,
just show us your app." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So it took me a minute to download the app,
yeah,
and get it in, but
but
then I just showed them, and they were like, "'Kay, cool," and I got through totally fine. Didn't need to show them anything additional. So then I'm like, "Sweet." So I get through and I call my friends and I'm like, "Hey, I haven't eaten yet this morning. I'm gonna stop and get some food. Have you guys eaten?" And they were like, "Well, you should probably hurry because 'cause we're boarding." And I was like, "Fuck." So I ran, and they laughed at me because they could see me running down the hall. Luckily, it was, like, one of the more beginning gates. Um, but I got there. I got there on
Which
time.
gate was it?
I wanna say it was 47? A47?
A47?
Yeah,
Nice. Good
yeah,
solid gate.
yeah, yeah, it was a good gate. Um But yeah, because I mean, yeah, I flew Delta, which is one of my favorite things because it's the more because 'cause I've done, I think, like, United once, and it was, like, one of the last gates, which was, not fun. Because not that the Salt Lake Airport is, like, huge, compared to other ones, but it's big enough. That I was like, yeah. Um, but anyway, so it worked out, and it was beautiful, and that was so great. And, I it took me a moment to, like, sit back and be like, "Okay," like, recognize, like, this worked out and, like, be grateful and, like, thank the universe, but I did, which was beautiful. And then so we get to the O'Hare Airport, and that airport is a lot bigger than the Salt Lake one, and I've been to it before, but some of the, people that I was traveling with hadn't been there, and so they were like, "How do we get to where we" First off, we were all starving, so we had to go find food, but they were like, "How do we get to where we're gonna find the Uber?" Um, and I was like, "I'm pretty sure" I was like, "There's, like, fucking trains and stuff here, like, we
Mhm.
literally have to take a train to the other place."
Yeah.
And they were like, "No way." And I was like, "Yeah, we
Mhm.
do." And so we went up there, and it was like the directions or the signs with, like, the verbiage and whatever, it wasn't put out the best, but I was like, "I'm pretty positive I took this train last time, so let's just hop on this one." And so we hop on this one, but then it says it's taking us to rental cars. It doesn't say anything about rideshare. And so then they were like, "You took us on the wrong one." And I was like, "Whatever, fuck, sorry guys." And we got all discombobulated and
Nice.
flabbergasted. Right?
Heck yeah.
um, and we came back, and then the other one didn't work either, and so I was like and then someone texted and was like, "Hey, y'all have to go here just so you know," and I was like, "Guys, I took us to the right fucking place, okay? It just didn't say rideshare." So we had to get back on the train and go back that way. Anyway, we got to our hotel, and it was honestly just, like, the whole trip was so fun because we were all in the same hotel. I was on the 15th floor. I was like, "How fucking tall is this building?" Um, but it was so cool because looking out my window I don't even think I took a picture, I should have taken a picture. Um, but it was so fun because looking out my window, like, there's a lot of tall stuff, there's a lot of tall buildings, there's a lot of rooftop things. One of the things, with my hotel specifically is they have, like, a rooftop bar, which I
Mhm.
actually didn't end up getting to, but, that's okay. There's, like, a whole dress code and shit that we weren't about. Um,
Lame.
sorry, I'm clicking in.
Okay.
Um, but, like, looking out, like, there was other hotels that, I could see their, like, rooftop pool areas, and some people had, like, rooftop garden stuff, so it was really cool, it was really fun. Um, yeah, and then we did, like, some work things, and we went and saw one of our work offices, um, and we we went to the zoo there, which was cool.
I've
I
heard
mean,
great things about the Chicago Zoo.
yeah, I say that it was cool. We actually really weren't there for very long. It's free to get in, which I was like,
Nice.
"That's so cool." It's like
Uh-huh.
freaking $20+ a person to get into ours, which is expensive for
At
families.
least.
Yeah. But I was like, "That's so cool to get in," that it was free, and we were gonna do this fun, like, group scavenger hunt thing, that one of our bosses had, like, purchased tickets for, and unfortunately, it didn't work out, and that really sucked, but so we all just kinda, like, walked around, and we did get to go see all the monkeys, which monkeys are my favorite, so that was really fun, um, and they were, like, right up there, and it was really cute, but it was also just, like, it's just sad to see all the animals in these small areas that they deserve, to be free and roaming.
Mhm.
Um, but so we ended up leaving and that's when we went and did the boat tour. So we did the boat tour and then, we did a pumpkin pop-up thing. It was just like a pumpkin patch. But it was really cute. They actually you would have loved it. I need oh my god, I need to show you all the photos that we took. There was, like, so many photo ops. There were so many props and stuff there,
I
and
love
we
it.
did JCPenney awkward
Shut
photos.
up.
It was so fun,
We
and
gotta do
I
it.
was like
We'll do it.
I
That's
was
fine.
we really should. I don't know if it's, like, a traveling one or if it's just, like, 'cause it was called
I
a
will create
pop-up,
one
so I
for
was
us. Are you
like,
kidding me?
"That's true.
Like,
That
why
would
don't
be
we
so
just do it
easy."
ourselves?
We should. We should. It was so fun, though, and there's definitely a bar, so,
Well,
we were
even
we were
funner.
having fun. Yes. We had Jordan hooked us up. It was great. Um, he was a bartender.
Oh, okay. I was like, "Who the hell's Jordan?" Bartender.
He was our
Hey,
bartender.
bartender
Yep.
Jordan, if you ever listen,
Hey.
you treated her well. Thank you, sir.
Yes, he was
Ma'am?
great.
Sir? He. Mhm. You.
That's an assumption on my end.
You, human, are great. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, they were a great individual. Um, yeah, that was super fun, and then we went to this pizza place after that, and it was a speakeasy, but, like, we didn't know that, and so we went in and they were like, "Hey, follow us," and we they there I swear to God, there was people eating in the opening area, like, when you first walk in, but then they, like, took us a different way, and maybe there wasn't, I don't remember, but they took us in, and then we turned, and we walked down a hallway, and we walked down a set of stairs, and we walked this way, and we walked through their storage, and we walked down another set of stairs and another set of stairs, and one of my peers turned and looked at me, and she was like, "We're gonna die tonight." And I was like, "Well, we're all together. It's fine." And then they
It's
opened the
a
doors
bonding
and
experience.
right? And then there
Can't
was
bond
this
any better than death.
cute little yeah, pizza place, and the pizza was really good, actually. That was fun. And then some of my other peers went karaokeing, and I'm sad because I missed it. I was going to karaoke, but pizza took us pretty late, and so I missed it. Oh my god. We went to a comedy show, and it was hilarious.
Good.
It was like SNL type shit where they just did,
I
like,
love
skits
that.
and stuff. Yeah, but it was like, um, there were some political things that came out, and they were very opinionated. And
Okay.
I thought it was great. I thought it was so funny, but I was like, "I wonder how everyone else feels with this group of people that we all work with." I know not everyone aligns, but everyone was laughing and had a good time, and they actually, did, a 3rd set for us because we were all having so much fun, I guess, but it was awesome. And then I flew home, and I immediately went to, my class that I'm doing right now, and then came home. Hopped right back into the crazy. But it was really fun. There was also one morning they had us pretty scheduled for most of the days, but they didn't really schedule breakfast for us, so that was kind of a do our own thing. And there was one morning that, um, I got out and went to breakfast by myself. So that was really cool. And they had some fucking bomb pumpkin coffee. So it was not disappointing at all, which was awesome. And it was fun because in Chicago, like, you walk everywhere, really. I mean, obviously not everywhere, but, like, wherever you can. So that was really cool to be able to just, like, we walked to the store and walked to most of the restaurants that we went to, um, and it was really fun. It's very busy there, and the driving is crazy, a little bit crazy. But yeah, it was a really fun experience, and I got some good time with my peers and upper management who, I will actually now be working a little bit closer with because I also got offered, like, an internship while I was there too, so that was cool.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. Like, that's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Woohoo! You
Yeah.
rapscallion, you.
I love it. I need to keep a list of, like, all the previous work I've had and just try and throw them in.
Just every once in a while, just
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
it.
Yeah, that's my
That's awesome.
check-in. Yeah,
I'm glad that everything went so beautifully for you.
thank you. Yeah, it was so
Hey,
good.
oh, Charissa, I
Gabrielle,
love so much. I love you so much. I
I
love
love
the way your
you.
beautiful brain works. I love Darla. You know I love Darla.
Yes.
When you were going through security and having all of this, you it could have been such a negative experience.
Mhm.
And I love it so much that you're like, even like as soon as there was a solution, cool, sweet, it's a solution. Let's move forward. We don't need to dwell and be like sourpusses
Mhm.
about it. Like
Mhm.
I love that I love that that energy is there from you for you. I'm
Thank you.
so happy that you get to experience that side of life where it's not like any little thing is, any minor inconvenience is like shit, and all of a sudden there's a damper or a rain cloud, like,
Yeah.
'cause that's so easy to fall victim to,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
But, like, I am so happy for you that you were able to be like, "Yeah, it was kinda stressful, and it was just gonna be like, we were gonna figure it out," and you did, and I love that so much. I
Thank you.
that just makes me that
Thank
makes my
you.
heart so full because it's like, this is why we align so well. It's like moments like
Yes.
this where it's like it like, I mean, obviously, I don't need the
Yes.
reaffirming,
Yeah.
but, like, it's nice to have it every once in a
Really
while where it's like,
solidifies.
"Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, that's why we're besties. I get it now."
Yeah. Yes. Well, it's so like I mean, I feel like I have always been a little bit more of like a positive person naturally,
Mhm.
but I mean, with the journey that we've been on to be so purposeful with things and to like put it out to get it back and
Yes.
thank the universe for it and be grateful for
Yes.
things and like shit happens sometimes, but I mean, like we've talked about, it's the burnt toast method. Maybe
Yes.
something was going to happen that's worse than what happened to you.
Yes.
You avoided
Ah,
something else. So,
if
yes.
yes. Okay, hold on. I have to because I'm actually gonna bring that around.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. I
Okay,
love
so,
it.
do you feel complete about
Yes,
Chicago?
I do. Yes.
Okay, beautiful. In that case, JAMBO, because I just got back from Africa, from freaking Kenya.
Yes, I know, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. We saved this for this. I have not
Yes, we haven't
heard
even talked
really
about it yet.
anything. Yes, so I'm so excited.
I think you got, like, 3 pictures while I was gone, and that was just about it.
Yes. Yeah, I got a video on Snapchat that I was like, "Did she really take this? What the hell?" Like,
Yeah.
unreal. Yeah.
I was
Tell me.
so
Tell me all
happy.
about it.
Okay, well, let's start with the beginning. Okay,
Yes.
prior to getting to the airport, prepping, because you were
Okay.
a very big part of this, right?
Okay.
So, I love, love, love the support I have from my dad, right? And from my stepmom. Like, they were gonna let
Mhm.
me use one of their, luggage things because I don't have
Yes.
nice luggage or anything like that. I really didn't have any luggage aside from, like, a couple of duffel bags and
Mhm.
anyhow, so, like, they've been super supportive of this, and when I don't know, a week before I was supposed to leave or a week before I left, I saw the "Know before you go" guide, and the size restrictions of the suitcases were smaller than what I had borrowed and all of this stuff, and then all of a sudden it was maybe you shouldn't check your bag on the way there. Maybe you should figure out a way to just 10 days worth of everything in 2 carry-ons.
That's crazy.
But I did it. I
Mhm.
freaking did it. So that in itself was stressful trying to figure out how to get that done, but it wasn't the end of the world. Like, you were right there. I mean, granted, I didn't fully understand that that's what you were talking about, but when you told me about
That
it,
was
because you
so
were just
funny.
like, "Oh," because I'm, like, stressing about this, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, like, I my suitcase is a carry-on size, and I'm like, because you
Kate,
left, like, 2 days before I did,
I
and I was
did, but we
like,
had talked about it because you were like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do?" And I was like, "I think I have a suitcase that might work for you, like, I'll measure it for you." And you were like, "Okay."
we did
And then
talk
I
about that.
sent you a text and was like, "Here's the measurements of my suitcase," and you were like, "Good for you."
Yeah. I was like, "Damn, way to rub it in my face that you have a suitcase that will work for you. Thank you so much."
I was
And
like,
then
"So
when
do you
we
want it or not?"
it was great. Um, but so, yeah, I borrowed that. Um, my dad, we're talking about my dad.
Yes.
So, my dad and stepmom offered to take me to the airport. Um,
Mhm.
lo and behold, my dad had actually had a flight that morning that he was catching as well, so it was just easier for them
That's
to
right.
pick me up at I think they got here at, like, between 6:45 and 7 in the morning. Um, and because my dad's flight left at, like, 9, 8 or 9, my flight didn't leave till 11. So but I flew internationally, he was domestic. Um, so we get there, all is well, my dad's walking me through everything, and we're there early enough that, my dad has the Delta One or whatever it is, the lounge access
Pre-checked
and stuff.
thing? Oh, yeah.
The lounge.
The
He's
nice. Yeah, okay.
fancy.
Okay.
My dad is
Mhm.
fancy as fuck.
Mhm.
So, he actually was able to get me in, and so we got to sit up
Nice.
there, and since the friend that Polly, that I went with,
Mhm.
she doesn't get to the airport until, like, the last minute that she has to be there in order to make the flight and all that jazz, which
Dang.
stresses me out, but I was there,
Mhm.
and I had my tickets and everything, like, I was fine, I was gonna get there one way or another, right?
Yeah.
So, since my dad's flight left early, he had gotten me the pass to just be there. I don't know if any of our listeners, or if you've ever experienced the Delta Lounge. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Like, granted, you know me, I judge everyone that comes across my vision, whether I mean to or not, but, like, sometimes, like,
Yeah.
especially in situations like that, it's like, "Ooh, you're very hoity-toity." Like, "Ooh,
Mhm.
you're a rapscallion, you little how'd you get in here, sir?" Just me being a terrible person and judging people who are there. But it was
Typical.
so while we were there, it was actually pretty cool. It is so nice in there. Like, it is so nice. Like, they have, like, comfortable couches and spaces to, like, work and tables and a buffet of food and an open bar and showers and
Damn.
full-on bathrooms, and so anything that you really need in,
Okay.
like, it's worth it. If you're able to have it, it's worth it, and now I finally understand why there is a line like, waiting to get in. Like,
Mhm.
I get it now, because I always thought that people were so dumb for waiting in that line, and, like, now that I've, like, had a little taste of it, I'm like, I
How can
need
I
to
do
figure
that
out a
again?
way how can I get that access? Because I want that access right now. I mean, I'm not going anywhere for a minute, but, like,
Yeah.
I wanted to go, and that was so nice. So, my dad doesn't know, but he's created a monster.
Oh, no.
But it was so cool. Um, so first time out of the country. This was my very first time out of the country, folks. So, we went with, EF Ultimate Break, which is a group travel, solo/group travel, for people who are 18 to 35. So, that age range only. Um, we had 2 layovers. The first one was in Minneapolis, Minnesota, very exotic. Tiny, tiny airport. But it was only like a 3-ish hour flight. And then, we had, like, I wanna say an hour or 2, maybe, a layover there, and then we had our first 8.5-hour flight to Paris. I might not have left that airport, folks, but my happy ass was in Paris for like 4 hours in that day.
Yes.
I was in Paris for 4 hours. Whether it's just the airport or not, I was in fucking Paris, you guys. I was so happy.
Yes. Yes, I got texts about it, yes.
But yeah, so, we had our first layover in Paris, and then we had another 8.5-hour flight to Nairobi, which is fine. Like, I slept on the way to Paris, which I mean, I slept like 6 out of the 8.5 hours, which was really good apparently.
Nice.
And then from Paris to Nairobi, I just watched a bunch of movies. And they actually had a pretty decent, like, lineup of horror movies. So I fell asleep to The Nun
Oh,
too. I got to watch
nice.
Sinners.
Okay.
Like, oh yeah, because that's what I do on airplanes
Mhm.
because it's as long as it's not Final Destination, I'm fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. What's gonna
Right?
happen?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Um, but the flight, pause. So the difference, even though Delta and Air France are, and I was in, I think our gate was A22.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
A22.
Hey, that's cool.
Um, so our So Air France, although it is like a sister company to Delta, their seats are so much better. Their planes are
Really?
better. Yeah, their food is better. The screens on the back of the chairs are better. Like, it was just a better experience
Dang.
overall. Like, from
Okay.
Air France is my jam. Like, I'm
Mhm.
a Delta girly, but
Yeah.
when in France, right? Like,
Yes.
I will always choose Air France now if I have the opportunity because the French just knows what's up. It's fine. Um, so then we landed in Nairobi at like 10 o'clock at night. That's not true. It was like 7:30 at night. It just felt like 10 o'clock because it was so dark. But anyhow, so then we got to the hotel, checked in, we had dinner, went to bed, woke up, had one full day in Nairobi. No, yes, no, I think we did. Yeah, we did. We had one full day in Nairobi. And we got to meet the other people in our group. There were a total of 15 of us. And it's so cool because, like, Polly and I were the only ones from Utah. But all different people, like, such different characters. Um, there was actually, like, I wanna say, like, a third of our group was, like, healthcare professionals, like, registered nurses or something like that. Um, there was a teacher, there was a trainer, there was, um uh, like a someone who worked with, like, I wanna say social services for, like, courts and stuff, like, just such an array of people and array of backgrounds, and it was so cool to get to meet all of these people, and, um, it was I was the only one who it was their first time out of the country 'cause, most people, like, go to, like, Mexico or Canada for their first time out. Not this girl. "Not I," said the Gab. I went all the way to freaking Kenya. But it was the most incredible time. Anyhow, so Nairobi was great, right? Then we went to Amboseli. I'm not going to lie, the whole trip was beautiful. Amboseli was my favorite of all of the places that we went because we went to Amboseli, Lake Naivasha, and Masai Mara, and Amboseli was my favorite because of the elephants. Um, that was, like, pretty much, like, the hub of where all of the elephants were. Not all of them. There was, like, I saw, like, 6 of them in Masai Mara, but most of them were there, and they were everywhere, everywhere, and I was in heaven. Like, I when we got to our room, I was able to look outside, and it granted in the distance because like, it's fenced off and stuff. I could see elephants just being elephants. And it was the coolest experience ever. Like, one of the days that we had safaried, because like, we could safari in the morning, and then we would take a break because it would get too hot and none of the animals would be doing anything, and then we would go in the evening. So, we took a break, I took a nap, and I woke up because I heard Polly leave the room, and I sat up and I look out the window, and there is a parade going by our room. A parade of elephants just right, like, on the other side of the fence, just I mean, like, not just on the other side of the fence, like, the but they like, it was they were close enough that you could see each individual one. So I walk outside, and I think I might have sent you that video or that, picture, but
Mhm.
it was a whole family of, like, 15 elephants just walking right by, living their best lives, and it was so cool. It was so cool.
That's
Like,
amazing.
and so one of the trips we were coming back from, uh, safariing, um, there was a family right by the road. A group or family of elephants is called a memory, and boy howdy did I see quite a few memories.
That's
It
so
was so
cute, I love
cool,
that.
right? So, there was this memory, and they had there was probably, like, a dozen or so just, like, by the road and right around it. There were, like, 2 or 3 babies, and one of the babies got a little too curious for the mom's comfort, because the baby started to walk towards the safari jeep because there was, like, the 3 safari jeeps because we were actually separated because there was too many of us to fit in one jeep. Um, but, like so there were our 3 jeeps, and the baby, like, went to be curious, right? Not recognizing that, like, you don't do that because 'cause you're perfect and we're not, so please just keep your distance, like, um, but the mother was very, like, right up on her, and it was just so cool to see her herd with her trunk, like, she herded the baby to get her away from the road, and, like, I mean, I got a couple pictures of it. And that was the first time I realized I should have listened to Zane when he told me I needed to upgrade my phone, because the pictures that I got are iPhone 13 pictures. They are not nice pictures. Like, they're not like they're nice pictures, they're good pictures for what it is, but I'm very aware that if I had upgraded my phone like he told me to, I would be a lot happier with the pictures I got. But that's okay, that's neither here nor there because I still got the pictures, and better yet, I got to see it in real life. Like, I got to live that for a minute, and that was so cool. So, Abasili was incredible. I loved it so much. We were there for 2 nights, and then we went to Lake Naivasha. Um, from what I heard from the other people in the group, they really liked it. I did not see like, we saw ugly birds and a hippo and some beaver-looking thing.
Raving review.
I I was underwhelmed, but then again, we started in my favorite place of all time.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair.
like, I don't think that they could have won with me at that point. Like, you took me away from elephants to look at some ugly birds, are you kidding me? But, like, it was a cool experience. Like, again, I'll never do that again because I don't think
Mhm,
I'll go to Lake Naivasha when I go back to Kenya. I think I'll probably stay in Amboseli just because that's my jam.
mhm.
Um, but, like, it was a cool experience. I've never been in a speedboat like that. I don't know if it's considered a speedboat. It was a motorboat of some type.
Okay.
And didn't go too fast or anything, but, like anyways. So, one of the day like, because we were only in Lake Naivasha the one day, we had talked as a group with our tour guide about going to Hell's Gate, which is a national park or a hike or something. Um, it's where Pride Rock from, uh, Lion King is based out of. Like, that's Hell's Gate has something to do with that. Um, it has to do with the inspiration for that. So, it was raining that day, okay? It also rained I wanna say it rained, like, almost every day that we were there, but it's their short rainy season while we were there, which means that it will rain for a few minutes to an hour and rain a lot, and then it's done. It's not all day, all night like their long rainy season. So, that was good. Like, that's great. But when we were gonna go to Hell's Gate, it was okay, so initially, when I first booked Kenya, one of the excursions was Hell's Gate, and then they took it off because they said due to something about safety concerns, like, "We're not offering this one anymore," so they refunded the money, right? And then we get there, and our guide is like, "Well, we still wanna try and get you to Hell's Gate because it's amazing," right? Okay. So, like, we're like, "Okay, cool," thinking, "Whatever, let's go." So we drive there, and it's raining so much, they won't let us in. So we're leaving, and everyone's like, "Well, maybe we can go tomorrow before we leave. Maybe we can do that," because we were on our way to Masai Mara the next day, and I was in the car, I was like, "Have you guys like, uh, I'm just gonna take this as a sign that we probably shouldn't do that." Because it was on there, they took it off, we tried anyways and couldn't do it. I feel like the universe is telling us not to. Hence, you bringing up the burnt toast theory, because I truly I don't know. I don't know what would have happened, I don't know what could have happened, but I feel like something was not meant to happen there, or something not so great was gonna happen if we had done that part. Not saying that it's not something that other people should do. If they have the opportunity and they are fully prepared for it, then go for it. Later, someone was reading about it, and apparently there are parts of the trail where you have to, like, crawl to get through places, and I was like, "I don't remember reading that anywhere, but okay."
Yeah, that's
And it
interesting.
was just a weird thing, um, but yeah. So, Lake Naivasha it was cool, it was pretty. I fell asleep well, I didn't really sleep much there because you could hear the hippos outside the tents, 'cause, like, they're, like,
Oh.
glamping tents that we stayed in.
Uh-huh.
And everything's open because it's like if you're on the lake,
Yeah.
so the hippos and stuff, and hippos are huge,
Oh, yeah.
and they can run up to 40 or 50 miles an hour. They waddle 40 to 50 miles an hour, and I can't even, like, do a 10-minute mile. Are you kidding
That's
me?
crazy. Aren't their
Yeah.
legs, like, little? Like,
In
short for
comparison,
their bodies?
I would think so. Like, I think so. They look like stubby little, like, munchkin cats.
That's crazy. I know they're, like can be crazy aggressive, but, I mean, they're herbivores, right? But,
Mhm.
like yeah.
They're
Mm.
very, like I don't know if territorial is the right word, but it's like they're very
Mm.
protective of their space and of their families.
Okay.
Don't ask me what a group of them are called because I don't remember, but they did tell us. Um, oh, batty booty.
That one wasn't worth the space.
Nah, nope, but I do know that a group of baboons is called a congress, and ain't that the truth?
I love that. Oh.
Um, but okay, so so the drives from place to place were long. Like,
Mhm.
they were, like, between 5 and 7 hours depending on where we were going.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
long.
so it's long, but I love road trips. I love car rides, and
Like, can I
even if I
clarify
did
from the places that you were staying or from the things that
yeah,
you were going
so
to see and then coming back?
no, from Amboseli to Lake Naivasha was
Oh,
6
okay.
hours, and then
Okay.
from Lake Naivasha to, Masai Mara was 6, and then from Masai Mara to Nairobi was 7. So, I am a very positive person, as you know,
Mhm.
a little
Mhm.
too positive for some people, and that's fine. Like,
Mm.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I know that.
I love your
Um,
positivity.
Thank you. Uh, so I loved the drives, like and even if I didn't have something to do, like reading my book or listening to music or something, I actually didn't read as much as I wanted to on the drives,
Mhm.
as much as I thought I would, nor did I listen to music very often, while I was there at all, because I was there. Like, my window was open, I was watching everything pass us by, like, I saw villages and towns and beautiful forests and architecture that is so different from here, and I saw so many different people, eh, candidly happy, even to a lot of our standards. They shouldn't be happy because they don't have nearly as much as what we do. But the happiness on their face and the simplicity of their lives there has me a little jealous that their lives are so simple and that
Yeah.
they find that true, unadulterated happiness so easily. And it was such a beautiful experience for me to be able to see because, like, before I went, like, the only time I've seen people from Kenya is in really sad commercials or
Mhm.
fundraising things, like the cleft lip babies and stuff like that, like, that's all I knew, so I was honestly going prepared to see the worst of the worst and just heartbreak everywhere, and I didn't see heartbreak like I expected to, like, I think everyone expected me to see heartbreak when I went, because a lot of people asked if I was going for a service trip, and no, you guys, I did not go for a service trip. I'm a good person, but I'm not that good of a person just right now. I was going because I wanted to see some goddamn elephants, and I did it, because why the hell not?
Mhm.
So, like, it was such a beautiful experience just to be able to, like, go for the 8-hour drive or whatever and see all of these things that I have never seen before, and chances are I probably won't see them again in that exact space because, like I said, when I go back to Kenya, I don't plan on going to Lake Naivasha. I don't plan on going to Masai Mara. I plan on staying in Amboseli because elephants, you guys.
Mhm.
Like, I'm a little obsessed, let's be honest, and I'm okay with that. I'm not obsessed like I'm trying to be one, but, like, this isn't an Ace Ventura in the Rhino situation, like, that's not what's happening here. I
Thanks for the
want to
clarification.
You're welcome, I didn't want anyone to, be confused, but, like, yeah. So, like, it was an incredible and awe-inspiring experience, like, the whole time. Masai Mara was so cool because that is where, we saw all of the other animals. So we saw the big 5. Well, we saw 4 of the 5 of the big 5 there. Um, the
What are the big
only
5?
so the hold on, I have to think about this for a split second. The lion, the leopard, the African buffalo, elephant, and rhino.
Oh,
Those are the African, Kenya's Big 5 referred to 5 highly sought after and historically dangerous animals to hunt. So,
okay.
that's the 5. We saw all of them except for the rhinos. Dang it. Bummer. One girl did stay an extra day, I wanna say, and so she went on an extra excursion and freaking saw, like, 5 of them because she
Of
went to a
course.
different park than where we were,
Mhm.
but so cool. So, um, at Masai Mara, that's where we saw all of the other animals. Like, we did see a couple lions um and a leopard in Amboseli, but very far in the distance, couldn't really tell what they were, whatevs. But in Masai Mara, we saw everything up close. Did I send you the picture of the lion that was, like, right outside the car?
Mm-mm. I haven't seen many pictures at all.
Okay,
And
well,
even,
that's
like,
because.
Snapchat, I don't know what you added on your story, but I don't really get on there.
Oh, yeah. I forget that you don't do that. It's okay because 'cause I'm going to create a PowerPoint. I already
Sweet.
told Zane and my mom, I was like, "Just so you guys know, you guys are getting a PowerPoint and a
I'm
full-on presentation. Please
stoked.
be prepared."
Yes,
Um,
I will have my popcorn ready.
um, was it this day? Was it this day? It was that day. Okay. 'Kay. So we drove around and saw a pack of lions, male
Okay.
lions. They call it a boys club. There were 5 male lions, okay?
Okay.
And they were lions. Fun fact, lions sleep between 20 and 22 hours a day.
Seriously?
Yeah. They're
Dang.
lazy bones. Can you see that?
Dang, it's bright. Oh, wow. You took that from
Like,
the
it was
car?
from the car, from my window.
Dang.
Like, had I, like, maneuvered out a little, like, if I had, like, my hips still in, but the rest of my upper torso out and my
Mhm.
arms extended, I would have hugged him.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Would I ever? No,
No.
because they would eat me.
Uh-huh.
And we actually were told they do eat people sometimes because we're delicious because we have a salty flavor and we're much more tender.
Okay. Good to
And I was like,
know.
"Oh, all right. No, thank you.
Glad
I
this
will not
class
be
is
pet."
here.
I was like, "That is not a snoot I will be booping, but okay." Um, we also did have the amazing opportunity to learn, and watch, um, a male and female lion do the deed. It
Oh,
went from a
nice.
wholesome, "Oh my gosh, look at them so in love," to Animal Planet, and I've never felt so violated. My eyes felt violated, like, I finally understand Phoebe from Friends when she's like, "My eyes, my eyes." That's how I felt, and I was just like, "I don't know what to do." Luckily, it only lasted, like, 7 seconds, but the longest 7 seconds of my life. That's all I gotta
Oh
say
my
about that.
god. Oh.
Also, boy lions sound an awful lot like one pump chumps. Like,
What do you
can you
mean?
imagine that sound? Like, with the grunting?
Oh,
That's what they sound
yeah.
like.
Ew.
That
Oh
is what they
my
sound like.
god.
Oh, it's bizarre. 'Kay,
Wow, okay.
also, while I was there, you got the picture to what I'm about to talk about next.
Okay.
I got to okay, so far, this trip, we have checked off 2 out of the 3 items on my bucket list.
Mhm.
So, getting out of the country was the first one, seeing elephants in the wild was the second. The third happened on the day that we saw the lions mating. The day that the lions did not sleep, if you will. Um, I went on my very first hot air balloon ride,
Ah!
and it was everything, and it made me feel so small, but so big at the same time. And I was just like so first and foremost, it doesn't feel like you're moving. Like,
Okay.
I was expecting kind of like a roller coastery,
Mhm.
like, that type of stomach feel. Not at all. I didn't even recognize that we were, like, up off of the ground
That's
until I
fair. I
was
guess
like,
it goes
"Oh, we're really
slow.
not." Yeah, and we didn't
Okay.
go as high as the other balloons, but we got to see everything. We saw the Serengetis from the balloon.
Okay.
Um, that day I also went, so part of the park, the Masai Mara is in Tanzania, so we went to the Tanzania-Kenya border, and we all got pictures there, so I was also in Tanzania, folks.
Nice.
And that is so cool to me. One of the best pictures of the elephants that I got was in Amboseli, and that was, it was a lone fella with a in front of Mount Kilimanjaro. Dude,
Dang.
what?
That's
What? I saw
crazy.
these places with my own eyes. Like, my
Oh my
body was close
god.
enough to see it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Who gave me a passport?
I love that
Thank you,
so much,
government.
though.
That's, like, my favorite thing that the government ever did for me. Thank you for my passport. It was so, so cool. And then the last day that we were there in Masai Mara, I'm sorry, I feel like I'm taking forever with my trip, but I was gone for 10 days. Like, it was a
No,
long
you're
trip.
fine. Yes, I wanna hear all of this.
Okay, so the last full day that we were there. Oh, wait, pause, Gabby, pause. So after the hot air balloon ride, again, we're going. You and I are
Yeah.
going. Like, I
Okay. Yeah.
tell your husband and your kids you gotta go. We're whether we go to Kenya and do it or we go anywhere, we're doing it. It needs
Yes.
to happen. Like,
Yes.
you need to experience at least once. Even if I'm not with you, like, do it. It is such an incredible experience, and so peaceful and quiet. Like, it's just aside from, like, every once in a while, the fire is like but, like, other than that, it's like, it's so peaceful and quiet.
Okay.
Do you like my sound effects?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was beautiful. Spot on.
Thank you. Um, so when we landed, we got in our Jeeps because like, the Jeeps follow us, to, make sure that, like, if we go down, we're not eaten by lions because
Oh,
someone
shit,
actually
yeah.
asked me that at work today, like, "What would have happened if your balloon was faulty and you went down?" I was they were like, "Would you have been, like, killed by the wildlife?" And I was like, "Probably." Like, I mean, our cars were following, but sometimes you can't, like, be exactly where we are because, like, it's hard to tell where we're gonna land.
Mhm.
Like, there was a yeah, we could have fallen to our death and been trampled or eaten or just very roughed up,
Damn. Yeah.
or maybe they would have seen us and been like, "Oh, one of us, one of I don't know. I don't know how animals would handle me. I don't know how I would handle me if I was a wild animal and I saw me. I don't know.
All of a sudden,
But
you're
yeah,
the
no.
queen. That's, it
And
is
then
what
all
it
of a
is.
sudden it was and then all of a sudden they just know that I'm one of them, and here we are.
Just
And now I'm
lock
the
eyes
queen.
and
I am the queen of all of it, of the Big 5.
Oh.
That's hilarious. So so once we got done and landed and stuff, um, we drove to a spot that they had set up and had a beautiful breakfast. Beautiful breakfast. Like, they had, like, champagne for us and Bloody Marys and screwdrivers or whatever we wanted to go with our breakfast. I ordered a Bloody Mary. Didn't taste like a Bloody Mary. I
Oh,
only got about halfway through it, and that's weird for me because I love me a Bloody Mary.
yeah.
Um, I only got halfway through, but I did have, like, 3 glasses of champagne
Okay.
because when in Kenya.
Yeah.
So, um, that was really cool, and then we went and safaried and then saw the lions, and then That is going to be scarred into my brain for forever, just so you're aware. Um, and then I got okay, and then from there oh, that night nope, that night? Yeah, that night, we went and visited, the Maasai tribe that were very close to where we were staying, and that was an experience all in itself. So they are so cool. Like, their culture is so cool. The women are stunning and so creative with the beading and everything, and it was just such a cool experience. Okay, so good people, kind people, interesting people. Like, it's just the way that they're like, different cultures are just so interesting to me that we are so similar but so different. Like, their way of showing off for the men to show off to the women is jumping to see whoever can jump the highest is like,
Oh,
"Hoo, hoo, hoo." And
okay.
it was so wild to like, so crazy to me to see how high these people can jump. But our
Okay.
tour guide was telling us, like, there is a system, like, it's like a method or a technique. Like, there's a technique so you actually spring, like, you can spring your feet and spring your body up. And,
Oh,
like, if you watch them, you can see those that are getting higher do this technique, and it's so cool because like, just standing, and then they just jump, and they jump high. Like, it is so bizarre. I'm watching it and I was like, "How do they do that?" Like, it literally looks like they have, like, springs that they're
just
jumping on, but
jumping
it's
over and
just their
over?
feet. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
oh,
so cool. It's just
that is
so
cool.
cool. Um, and they did, like, like a song and dance, and it was very, very cool. It was so cool to see this and to be part of it because like, they pull all of the visitors into it, and then we're all doing it, and it's just for all I know, I got
Aw.
married to half of them. I don't know what happened, but I had a great time. Like, it was a
I love
beautiful
that.
thing. So, we got to do that, and then, we left the next day to go back to Nairobi for, like, the day, and we went to the Nairobi Mall because I had to purchase an additional bag for all my souvenirs, just for
Of
my
course.
souvenirs. And then I
Nice.
ended up checking 2 bags, like, 2 of the 3 bags that 2 I checked, the one from you and my new one, because I got 2 free checked bags with this trip that I didn't know about. I thought I only had 1, but luckily I had 2,
Oh,
so
dang,
I did
okay.
not have to take. And then I just had my backpack with my, like, essentials that in case anything happened, I
Nice.
had what I needed. So, that was so nice, to be able to check those 2 bags, because I was like, "I don't know how
Nice.
I'm gonna, like, get around the airport with both of these and all of
Yeah.
this." Like, I don't know. But it was so we went to the Nairobi Mall and did that, and that's a cool place. Like, the stores there are really, really cool. I got your kids' stuff there, actually, at one of the stores there called African Lifestyle, and it is so cool.
Oh, you're
So
ridiculous.
well, of course I am.
I love that.
But I saw them and I was like, "Okay, well, okay, older and younger." Bet. It was just and they're not, like, big things or anything, like, they're just little things, but, um, yeah, I couldn't say no.
You're cute.
So,
I
um
got you something.
did you? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. You didn't need to get me anything.
I know. I wanted to.
Alright. Well, good thing I got you something too. Sucka! Okay, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Okay, so then we flew out that night, 10:30 PM. 8.5 hours back to Paris, where we
Mhm.
were only supposed to have a 4-hour layover, but we ended up having 5 that time, so I was in Paris for 5 hours, y'all. A total of 9
Nice.
hours in Paris within a week. What? Airport or not, I was in frickin' France, you guys.
100%.
And one of the pictures that did not turn out that didn't which had nothing to do with my camera. It was more of me shaking because I was trying to reach over a guy who was sleeping so I could look out the window. Um, but it was like we flew right over, um, like, the French countryside with all of the older looking
Oh,
houses and
yeah.
like, cottagey things, and I was just like, "There's my home. I'm gonna live there someday. We're
Aw.
moving to France, just so you know."
How
Learn
close
the
is that to
language, it's happening.
Switzerland?
How close? I mean, closer than the US is, I think. I'm pretty sure because it's on Switzerland is close to the if not part of the European continent, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
I'll
think
move
so.
there.
I think we're fine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so then I got home. Oh, also from we did not go back to Minneapolis as
Mm.
our layover. We went to LA for our layover. For our last layover
Oh,
was in LA. When we have direct flights that go from Paris to Salt Lake. I don't know why, but they sent us to
yeah,
LA and then had a 4-hour layover, 3-hour layover in LA and then came home. In
that's
so
lame.
from Paris to LA is 11 hours, which honestly, I mean, like, at around, like, hour 6, like, my butt started to hurt, and there was quite a bit of turbulence, so, like, they were very, like, on and off with the seat belts and stuff.
Mhm.
But every chance I got, I was, like, up and moving and, like, because like, the Air France airplanes are huge. They're like
Okay.
the 3 I wanna say yeah, 3, 3, and 3. So, like,
Oh,
they're
okay.
big airplanes.
Yeah.
Mhm, and so, like, we could walk wherever, like, we could walk up and down the aisle. There was like, we were stuck in the back because we didn't pick our seats fast enough or whatever, which I don't mind the back of the plane.
Mhm.
Like, I really don't I don't understand why people get so, like, "I want the front of the plane, I have to be
Yeah,
in the
I
front."
don't
I don't
either.
get it. Like, I'm like, we'll get to where we're getting, it's fine. Everything is fine." So, we're in the back of the plane, and so, like, there was, like, not a cockpit, but, like, the stewardess area or the steward area or whatever it's called, um, and they just had snacks and beverages back there, so if anyone was back there and they needed a little snacky snack, I
That's
had
cool.
a Madeline? Where it's, like, kind of like a puff pastry type thing not puff pastry, almost like the texture of, like, a muffin or, like, a little cake, and it's, like, dipped in chocolate, and it looks like a shell.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. Well, and it was on Air France, and madeleines are French, so I felt very French while
I
I was
love
eating my
that.
little prepackaged madeleine.
Yes.
It was freaking delicious. I
Dang.
almost went back for another, but I was like, "I don't wanna be that crazy American girl that they remember for stealing all of the madeleines." So I only got 1, and when I went back and I was, like, looking to see what other snacks they had because, like, it was an 11-hour flight and
Mhm.
maybe I was just extra hungry that day. I don't know. Anyways, either way, I was looking for some more snacks,
Mhm.
and this jackass took all the madeleines. Literally, he had 4 of them in his hands and then
Ridiculous.
took a handful of caramels and a handful of truffles and went and walked his happy ass back to his seat.
Oh my
He
god.
took the last Madeline. Like, granted, if there was only 1 left, I wouldn't have taken it anyways because I feel like that's rude when I've
Yeah.
already had one, but this
Uh-huh.
motherfucker took 4 of them, and I was like, "Ew." American asshole or French or whatever you
Ridiculous.
were. But you were an asshole for taking the last Madeline and not even like he saw me like looking for them. I don't know if he saw I make it sound like I'm like this poor beggar who can't like get my own Madeline
You're
somewhere
like,
else. But I was like
"Madeline, where are you?"
but like I was just really frustrated because I was like, that's just rude.
Yeah,
That's so
I
rude.
don't
You're
blame
not the
you, that
only
is
one on
rude.
this flight.
Mhm,
So the fuck are you doing, bro?
mhm.
But whatever.
That's
It's
annoying.
fine. I survived without any more Madelines. I just know that
Good.
next time I'm on Air France, I'm going to ask for one. Um, but it was a decent flight, like even the long one. I really didn't mind it very much. Like it was good for me. Like I was ready to be home, but like it really wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Because I've like heard that long flights are really, really hard.
Mhm.
But I didn't have a hard time with it. I think I was just so excited the whole time that I was experiencing what I was experiencing. Even on my way home, I didn't start to get feisty and, like, grumpy. And granted, I only slept, like, 4 hours on that flight, between those 2 flights, a total of 4 hours because I was just having a hard time sleeping because I think it was just, like, the nerves of
Yeah.
going home, like,
Mhm.
the nerves of coming back to reality was really hard. But overall, like, um, the trips were really good. I didn't get feisty until Los Angeles, and that was just because Los Angeles Airport is very confusing when you are coming from international flights and then changing to domestic, because you have to exit the airport completely
Oh,
and then go to a different area and go back inside and find your gate again and go through security again and all of this stuff, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, we it was just a joke. It was a fucking joke, which is fine because we got there and it was beautiful, but the whole time I was like, "I need a real Bloody Mary." Like, cause like, that's something I do in airports is I will find a Bloody Mary in an airport. It's just my thing because I love Bloody
okay.
Marys,
I
and
love that.
airports have the best fucking Bloody Marys. At least the one in
Can't
Salt
say I've
Lake
ever
does.
had one at a hmm, I'll have to
Yeah.
experience that.
Yeah, so
So
there's
in this
a
airport, were you discombobulated?
so that is not where the discombobulation came in.
Oh,
It
okay.
actually came in Paris, during my 5-hour layover because I was in
Okay.
Paris for an additional 5 hours. Woohoo!
Ah,
So, the day that I was in Paris was also the day that The Life of a Showgirl came out. So I was
yes.
in Paris, I was listening to it,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna lie, that discombobulated me. That album discombobulated me at first.
Really?
Yeah. Like, okay, so here's the deal. No, please don't hate me, folks. I'm just saying my piece. I love Taylor Swift. Everyone who knows me knows that. This album, the first time I listened to it, I was um discombobulated because it did not sound like anything she's done before. But it did sound like every other pop artist I've heard, which is very hard for me because it's like I listen to Taylor Swift to feel something, not to go into a diabetic coma because everything is so sugary. So I listened to it the first time and my immediate reaction is, what the fuck? Right? Like, this doesn't even sound like her. Like, literally, like, there are certain songs where I can still, right now, be like, "Oh, that sounds like Megan Trainor. Oh, this sounds like Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, this sounds like someone else, anyone else that's a pop star." Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I was very frustrated with it at first, and then, like, there's some songs I still am just like, "Mm, not your best work, but that's fine. I don't have to like every single album that you put out.
Yeah.
I have my favorites, I have my favorite songs." even on this album, there are a few songs that I really like. I really like The Fate of Ophelia, and I really like Wish List. Those 2 are my favorite on the whole album. Um, and, like, the more that I listen to those 2, the more I recognize, like, okay, of course, and I get it, she's in a different era herself, like, she's engaged and happy and she found the love of her life, but she's found the love of her life before, and she
Mhm.
made albums like Lover, and, like, granted now, like, after the fact, we now know that, like, Lover was only a half happy album, and then it was also a heartbreaking album as well, because she was going through a heartbreak situation, where this album, she's only had the good times,
Mhm.
which I get it. Like, I get it. Finding happiness after being not happy is so beautiful, and I'm so happy for her. I I don't know. I knew that it wasn't gonna be like anything she's done before because it was so because her life is so different. Like, I knew that her music was not going to be the same,
Mhm.
especially being as happy as she is now. Um, but it discombobulated me a lot more than I was expecting. Um, just because, like, I don't know, it just didn't feel like her, and that's man, maybe that's just my interpretation, and everyone's like I know that, there's a whole bunch of people on social media that's like, "Well, you guys just need to stop being mad at her for being so happy. If you didn't like the album, you just don't want her to be happy." It's like, I do want her to be happy. Excuse me, she's a human being who deserves happiness just like everyone else. I don't have to love this album, and that's okay. I have my 2 favorite songs on it. I can sing along to them. You'll probably see me post an awful lot about them because they're bops, like, they really are. Like, Wishlist is a good one. Like, I've before this, I was cleaning and it was on repeat. So, like, that's where
Nice.
it's at. Like, that's how
Nice,
much I
okay.
do like that song, but it's just I don't know. Something's off about it, and not even necessarily off. I think that a lot of it was that it was just that she was so like, it was so the buildup for
Mhm.
whatever TS12 was going to be was so big
Mhm.
because there was talk that it was going to be the lost album Karma, that it was going to be something to do with, like, Reputation and Karma being together and all of this stuff. Like, there was all of these different, like, theories and stuff that everyone, like, built up. Everyone in the Taylor Swift phenomena. Like,
Mhm.
everyone had an opinion of what it was going to be. And I feel like she played into it as well, and it was underwhelming
I hate that.
because her music is so powerful. Like, you know how I got when, like, Tortured Poets Department came out. Like, she rocked my world with that one, like,
Mhm.
just like she did with every other album. And then this one was just I think there was just so much hype around it for being TS12 and all of this stuff, like, I think that it was just a bit of a letdown. Not a letdown, it was just underwhelming. And, like, okay. So that's where the discombobulation came from on my trip, was this
Gotcha.
damn album
Okay.
that came out in but it was in Paris, and I had a great time listening to
That's
it, like,
that's great, I love that.
I danced to Fate of Ophelia in the Paris airport because I was in Paris,
I
y'all.
love that.
In the
Yeah.
airport, but in
Yeah.
Paris. But yeah, and then I came home and, like, once I got home, um, Zane picked me up and it was great, and we got Chili's for dinner, and
Nice.
that's what I did for dinner that night. The food over in Kenya, by the way, was delicious.
Was it?
10 out of 10.
Nice.
But yeah, like, phew. And then this weekend was awesome. This last weekend was just so awesome. I got a love bracelet.
Aw,
Isn't it so pretty?
That's super pretty, I love it.
Oh, like, it has a little I don't know why I'm, like, doing that, like, I can't just see
Mhm.
it has this little thing, and, like, a
Does it
lot of
say
people
something?
mm-mm.
Oh,
Like, you can engrave it, but I didn't want it engraved. It's a new start. It's a fresh start.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah. And then I got a love ring. It is not an engagement ring, folks. Whatevs. It's, like, no big deal. It's really pretty, and I really love it, like,
I love that.
but it's, like 'cause, like, you and I talked about it before, and you know what? Our listeners are like family anyway, so it's fine. So, Zane and I are very open communicators and all of that stuff, and we are both very aware that this is not like we had a talk before even, like, obtaining said love ring, um, that this is not a proposal of any kind. This is not marriage at all. This
Mhm.
is just, "I love you, and that's okay, and I'm gonna keep loving you no matter what." So, everyone calm
It's
down. Just a
beautiful.
love ring. Just a love ring. And I'm very happy with this love ring and the love bracelet.
All the love, I love it.
All the love. It's fine.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, so that's where I'm at with my trip.
I love that. Ugh, I can't wait to see the PowerPoint. I'm stoked.
It's gonna be a good one. It is gonna be a good one. And okay, so before I let you go, because I know that we wanted to be done before midnight tonight, and we will be, I hope.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
But
fine.
like I have to talk about since I brought up the love ring and the love bracelet and all of this stuff in
Yeah.
my relationship, okay? So so he spent the weekend with me. He spent up until this morning. Like he woke up with me this morning and he went to work and I went to work. It was
Okay.
wonderful. Um we were talking last night because yesterday was a harder day for me. Being what it was. Which is fine, like, all is well. All is still well.
Mhm.
It was a beautiful day. We went out and we did things. We went and saw my grandma, and it was wonderful, and I got my hair done yesterday, and, like, it was a good day. Just had moments of, like, anger and hard moments, but that's okay because I got through it, and it was good.
Oh,
And I have to say, I don't think that people talk about healing and that journey like, the journey after divorce, like, even a year later, like, people don't
mhm,
talk about how not linear growth and healing is. Because,
mhm,
like, there are moments where I'm good and I'm fine, and then sometimes something hits me and I'm not okay.
mhm,
And I have never I'm still figuring things out, like, how
mhm.
to process and how to, like, heal health in a healthy manner.
Yeah.
And I've gotta let you know Zane isn't, like, insanely incredible because between you, him, and, like, my family, I can talk about everything. I can talk about where I'm at, whether I am sad, whether I'm happy, whether like, any part of it, especially, like, yesterday, like, he was the one who continuously was, like, between you and him, continuously checking in on me and making sure that I was okay, like and not, like, overly, like, "You doing okay? Like, are you okay?" It wasn't like that at all, it was just, like, little nudges here and there of, like, "How are things going? What's going on? Are you o like, are you good?" Like, it was very, like, subtle and small, but it was presence, and you guys were there, and you were making sure that I was still okay because you knew, like, you both knew, and with Zane, like, I can be frustrated with the situation, I can mourn my past life while still being very much in love with my current life. Like, the 2 do not they don't have anything to do with each other,
Mhm,
and Zane has created a space for me within our relationship to still feel safe and secure in our relationship while I am still mourning bits and pieces of what was, And that is such a beautiful thing. And I didn't know that that was possible in a relationship. Cause like, you think, like, that's, like at least, like, for me, I just figured that's something I either had to go through with my therapist or my girlfriends, like, that's not something you bring to your romantic partner,
Yeah.
but he has created such a beautiful space within our relationship for me because, like, he gets it. He understands, and that is something I am so grateful for, and I am so grateful to have a best friend like you. Because like, seriously, between the 2 of you, I don't there was no way I was gonna have a bad day yesterday. Like, it was good. You guys were awesome. So thanks.
I love that. I think it's so important too, because like you said, I feel like there's so much of like, yeah, with your relationship, you should be able to show up as your full true self, but like not if it's something that, was with someone else and not them or whatever, right?
Mhm.
But that's it. I mean, like you're saying, it's healing is not overnight. It's not like I'm 4 plus years out of my divorce, and there's still things that hit me too. Like it is a continuous journey, and the fact that, like, he is secure enough in your relationship that he can hold that space for you, like, that's so beautiful. I love that, and I'm so happy that you have that. It's so important. He cares about you a lot. He was texting me yesterday, so
Was he?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was he saying? I didn't drink
I mean,
yesterday. I don't No, I didn't drink yesterday,
I
so
don't
I don't think
think
I didn't because we went and saw my grandma. I did not drink yesterday. That was Sunday at bowling. My bad.
No, no, yeah, he was just that we talked about multiple things, but he just cares about you a lot. That's really cute.
Yeah, he's a good fella.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He's
keep
like,
him. He's fine. Don't let it get to your head saying you're only okay. I'm just kidding, you're great.
can't even let that sit for a second.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. He's wonderful. I'm very lucky to know him and to be his partner and to have
Yes.
manifested him because I 1000% manifested him.
1000%. I was
I think
there.
we've talked
Mhm.
to it before
Yep.
on the pod. I think we did talk about it at least once before. Like, I fucking
Yeah.
manifested the shit out of this relationship, and I am
Yeah.
so proud of myself because I am a divine being, and I made this
Yes.
happen.
And look at it,
I
it's
mean,
so
granted, you were
beautiful.
there and your vibes were in it, so I'm like,
Together.
"Together, we did this." Like, thank you so
Yes.
much for having my back and helping me
Always.
manifest
Always.
this relationship, so
Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, works
Yeah.
out for me too, right? Like, we have a great thing going,
Mhm.
the 4 of us. It's great. Yep.
Yes. And then when our other 2 friends come to play, the 6 of us, like,
Yes.
we rock it. I love
Yes.
it.
Me too.
Love it. Hey, did we mention, a couple I don't think we've mentioned it since we got the pictures back, but we got our pictures back, so we've been using them on social
Oh,
media.
yeah, I don't know that we did.
We
They're
might have
so
left
awesome.
last week, but I don't know.
I don't remember. I think I talked most of last week about a follow-up from our conversation with
Oh,
Colton.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was yeah.
They're beautiful and amazing. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Photo shoot with your best friend
Do
in
it. At least
nature,
once. In nature.
JCPenney style. Mm.
JCPenney style, and if you decide that you're gonna go up in the mountains, probably don't wear dressy stuff
Yeah, and if you
or,
do,
like,
make
mini
sure
skirts.
yeah,
Don't wear a mini skirt.
have some things under your dresses and or skirts.
Yes. And maybe don't wear black if you plan on laying in on the ground.
Oh, yeah, yep, that too. Yep, yep. But also, if you have an iPhone and you don't already have the iOS 26 update, do it because you can have backgrounds on your text messages, and our background is one of our photos, and it's my
And
favorite.
it's fantastic.
Yes, it's so
I love
beautiful.
it. It's so
Every
beautiful.
time
I
I hop
actually
in to message you, ugh,
you
I
get to
just
see you cop
see
and a
us
feel?
bracing. Yeah. Yeah.
Embrace. I like how you say it so nicely. You're like, "We're just embracing," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're holding my tits, actually."
Yep, yep. I'm just holding you and supporting you. It's great.
You're supporting me in the best way.
Yes.
That's what best friends are. Best friends, bras, same diff. But yeah, no, once you
Best
did
friends wear
that,
a lot of hats.
yeah. So that's the picture that I put as the background for me and Zane.
Oh, I can kinda see it. It's cute. Oh, there it is. You guys
It's
are
cute.
cute.
As
Oh,
he's got the
yeah,
going
I
on.
mean, he's a
He's
little
precious.
something
We're just
extra, but
gonna
y'all are cute.
yeah, he's a little spicy sometimes. I like
Yeah,
it.
I tried to put one in our group chat, and
Yeah, and it
he
didn't
couldn't see
work.
it, and I was so upset about it, and so then I put a picture of just him, and he still couldn't see it, and so then
Mm-mm.
he changed it, and then I changed it, and now y'all can see it, so I'm being
I can't see
nice.
it.
What?
Oh,
You
yes, I
can't s
can. When did that
doesn't
happen?
have to be so Girl, you commented on it. What are you talking about?
I did?
It was I told y'all to download it so that we could do that. It was that day. I said
Hold
something about
on.
it because you said, "It's black," and Zane said, "Oh, no," and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" And then I changed it again, and you said you could see it. Yeah, on the
Oh, well, yeah, it
28th.
was on the 28th. You mean when I was in Kenya?
Yep.
So it
I
took
I
me a
was
minute to,
very aware that you were not here when I told you to download
okay.
the to update
I
your
was like,
phone.
"Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I see it now. We good. We good." Oh, yeah, 'cause changed oh, I guess I didn't. I thought I did change the background from my mom and sister and I. Oh, well. But yeah, love it.
Yeah, anyway, you can change your backgrounds, and it's really fun.
Mhm.
Really fun.
I feel complete. Do you feel
Okay, I
complete?
was just gonna ask if you feel complete.
Do you, though?
I do, yeah.
All right, that is a wrap on this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining us in the chaos.
We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review or a comment of your favorite moment or what you'd like to hear next, and share it with your friends.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for more gorgeous pandemonium throughout the week.
Until next time, keep embracing the madness.
We'll see you
Next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.